again for joining us at the Craig Groeschel Leadership Podcast. If you're enjoying learning from Craig on this podcast, you can show our research affects people's lives by giving us a tool to quantify and challenge social and economic injustices. And like any tool, it must be used effectively. Thank you for joining us at the Craig Groeschel Leadership Podcast. If you want to go even deeper into this episode and get the leadership guide or show notes, you can go to life.church/leadership podcast. You can also sign up to have that information delivered straight to your inbox every month. In order to be an effective social worker, you need a strong foundation in clinical skills and professional ethics, supported by a good understanding of the intricacies of mental disorders and the challenges faced by people who are impacted by them.
Supermercados Morelos. Productos Mercados Morelos. Bistec suave, $3.99 la libra. Chuleta de puerco, $1.79 la libra. Tomatillo, 69 centavos la libra. Suavitel fresca primavera, $8.99 la pieza. Supermercados Morelos.
I wish I had you to do my hair and makeup every day.
Okay.
We could do a bit about the charity that I'm doing. Ow, careful.
¿Qué comeremos en esta cuaresma? La opción deliciosa para
I win the battle. Today, you run from me. Because I am strong. I am courageous. I'm an overcomer.
Una experiencia extraordinaria. Supermercados Morelos. Viva la tradición.
Discuss something.
About Chris? He's been here so long, I feel like we just keep talking about the same thing at every case staffing meeting.
Yes, I want to talk about Chris. But more so, I feel the need to share my concerns about the focus of these meetings. These are kids and not cases, and we can't. That's why we need to stay self-aware about our own subjectivity. And Deshawn brought up some good points about how some people view the healthcare system. They might come from a background where they're distrustful of modern medicine, or they might have socioeconomic problems that keep them from having access to it. Either way, there's a lot that goes into how we even define healthcare. Well, there might be more to this than what's in the article, though. In fact, you too might experience something like this as social workers. You might know how you would react if it was your child refusing treatment, but what if it was someone else's child? If you were the one in charge of determining whether this teenager needed to be removed from their home and placed on treatment, how would you decide what the best case scenario is?
Enough time.
Let me guess. Social Work 707?
Yep. You got any sage advice for this class?
Well, it's really not all that different from last semester.
What about our research project from last semester? We wrote a proposal, but collecting data, reporting results, that seems like a lot of work.
Well, remember that you do have a lot of tools and resources at your disposal, like SPSS. And it's okay to feel bored or overwhelmed with the research side of things, just as long as you don't let that get in the way of accomplishing what you've set out to do.